Hey everyone, it's so good to be with you again here today, though we're at a distance. Today I wanted to do something simple. I'm going to read a psalm here today, and this really today is for those who are struggling right now, who may be in a dark place, and that may not be many of you that are watching this right now, but I hope that it's at least one of you that's watching this right now, that this psalm will be a prayer for you to God, that in the midst of the world seeming like it's crashing down upon you with everything that's going on now, and I don't know what all that is in your life, that this might be a cry for you, a cry of your heart to the Lord, and that in the midst of that cry, He might bring you help and comfort and peace and rest. This is one of my favorite lament psalms. Really, the psalmist crying out in a raw and emotional way to God, wondering where God is. And so once again, may this be your prayer, especially if you're in a dark place and wondering where God is at in the midst of this. We hear, "How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I take counsel in my soul and have sorrow in my heart all the day? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me? Consider and answer me, O Lord my God. Lift up my eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death. Lest my enemies say, I have prevailed over him. Lest my foes rejoice because I am shaken." Whatever your enemy might be right now. "But I have trusted in your steadfast love." This is what the psalmist remembers. "Lord, I have trusted in your steadfast love. My heart shall rejoice in your salvation. I will sing to the Lord because he has indeed dealt bountifully with me." And I love that, how the psalmist returns, even in the midst of the chaos, that things really haven't been solved, but as he cries out to the Lord, he remembers, he recalls God's promises, and not only God's promises, but how he has seen God faithful in his life in the past, the ways that God has shown up and has been faithful to his promises and has shown his steadfast, unending love for him and the salvation that he has brought to him. I pray that wherever you're at, that would be what you rest in here today, and that remembering of how God has worked in your life, of the promises that he's made for you, of the salvation that he has won for you, a promise of everlasting life that goes beyond this life into eternity, and that all of that would allow you to find a place of rest and peace, of comfort, of hope, and even joy in the midst of whatever is going on. For those of you that may not be as struck by what's going on, or you're not feeling like you're in a dark place, I wonder if this is a time for us to think, and I would challenge you to think, who do I know that might really be struggling right now, who might be really burdened by everything that's going on? And how can I reach out to them and check on them and see how they're doing and see if there's anything that I can do for them, even if it is praying for them? And that is a powerful, powerful thing, friends. So think about, who could I reach out to? Who is it that God has placed in my life that may be extra burdened right now? And how can I reach out to show them his love and his presence? As always, it's a blessing to be with you. I pray